Okay, welcome to tonight's chart focus. Once again, I'm going to try and zip through as many charts as I can in 9 or 10 minutes. Let's start with a couple of goldies. I mentioned Newcrest last night and how strong it seemed yesterday morning before the price of gold was moving at all. Followed that up again today, and sure enough, gold started to move in the afternoon and finished about $7 up in the Asian session. It's up about 28 now. So I think a lot of people seem to think that the gold stocks follow the gold price, but I've often noticed here in Australia that often some of our larger goldies will lead the gold price. So Newcrest is often worth watching to see what's going on. Once you see Newcrest running, that's when I go and look for some of the other goldies that haven't run yet. So we'll have a quick look at a couple of gold charts. That's Newcrest there, so broke yesterday's high, nice swing in shape, bit of volume. Next res at high of this bar here, which is 41.20 is next res for that one. Okay, OGC, that's a 12-month chart there. No real break of this little down range yet, but an up day, and is in a tight little range here. A little bit of volume starting to kick in. You'd want to see a break of 48, 51, maybe 50 would at least sort of bring it into the public's interest a little bit more. I've got some of these today, and I'll have a look at the intraday, uptrend on the intraday. Not a real fast mover, but plenty of upside on this one if it can swing tomorrow, so that one's worth watching in my opinion. EVG, there's a little 10-cent play. It's pretty strong today against the depth most of the day. There was way more on the sell side than the buy side. Actually smashed through the 10s, touched 10.5, but a bit of profit taking late in the day, close at 9.5. Massive volume, so it'll be interesting whether that's it for now. We're going to retrace back to 9 or 8.5 or so, but given today's action, definitely worth another look. RSG is another one. Another nice little swing in play here, some increased volume. Broke recent resistance here, so hopefully this one can be onward and upward again. Another swing there in MUN, off its highs at 20 cents, but a little bit of increased volume, not as much as a few days ago, so we'd like to see this volume pick up again tomorrow, but encouraging. So there's a few goldies to keep an eye on. Okay, what else have I got for you today? AWL, again, a bit of a mishmash of charts to show you. I think I may have shown this one a few videos ago, just mentioning this tight range and looking for a tight range breakout. What I tend to do when the market is running is look for some stocks that actually haven't taken off yet compared to many of the others that are already running hard. So try and find some of the laggards that may hopefully catch up in the coming days or weeks, and then set alerts accordingly. And this is one. This is AWE. Looks to be slowly breaking out of this tight range now. Broke $1.54 res today, closed at $1.56.5. Next key res is $1.58.5, something like that, and some increased volume. So getting a bit of a rounding shape here. If it breaks this 58.5, might be some more upside from there. Okay, next one I want to show you is Ori. I'll fly through a few of these without doing anything too fancy with them. Ori looks like it's a bit of a channel trade. We might put some lines on this one. Those fibs aren't for this. Okay, so we could probably draw a couple of trend lines. I'll just put a couple of rough ones in there. Maybe we could put a parallel one on this one. Okay, sorry, where was I? Okay, so we've got a bottom trend line on there. We could probably draw a parallel line, maybe around the tops here. Oh, that's not even close, is it? Don't know what's going on there. Let me start again. Got that channel there. So we pick up one of these lines and see how we go. It's not really, I mean, obviously you could probably move that line up to there a little bit more, but bit of a channel sort of developing through here, so we may find a swing back up towards this 26.50. Plenty of upside if we get that. And look at the volume today, massive volume. So, and that's what struck my interest in this one, was the volume on the way on today's action. So hopefully nice little channel trade there, but it's the volume that's got me interested in that one. Okay, CR I mentioned a couple of times on the Twitter, and I think I've lost my internet just judging by that chart, so I'm just going to pause this for a moment until it comes back. Okay, there seems to be a glitch in the CER chart in Sparks. I've put it up in my F-charts program. As you can see, it broke this 20 res here today. It had a report today, and that's what kicked it off. 19.5 original high, dipped a little, and then broke that 19.5. And like I've said many times, I like to buy a break of that initial range. As the 19.5s look like going, I actually entered, and then added as it looked like breaking this 20. So good volume today, broken that res, so looks quite encouraging. Alright, let's get back to Spark. Next is, just wanted to revisit PBG. Hopefully this chart will work. We're having some problems here. I'm not sure what the issue there is, but let's go back to F charts and I'll have a look in there. Sorry about that. Okay, PBG. I did a chart on the blog a couple of days ago on PBG on this potential swing here, a stock that benefits from the strong Australian dollar being an importer. Broke yesterday's high quite nicely today and powered on really well on strong volumes. So really encouraging action. Next key res there around the 122 mark. So that's the next area I'll be looking at. I've taken quite a bit of profits off the table. In fact, I think I took them all off the table earlier today on a spike. Got a few back on the dip, but not nearly as large a position as I was originally in. Okay, got a minute to go. Couple of small ones just to finish off. Hopefully this F charts will reproduce as well as Spark does. I think I might be offline on the internet, and that's why Spark's not picking up those charts. I'm not sure. Alright, ATQ, really strong volume today. I think it had news from memory, but really strong volume. And actually it didn't have news today, so there you go. Strong volume, broke a couple of resistance levels here and here on the way up, so really nice swing, and only has this 33 res ahead of it now, but that volume today suggests that there could be more in that tomorrow. Okay, one more MHM. I might try and fit two more in, we'll see. I've mentioned this one a couple of times on the blog as well. Again, a really nice swings, probably broken this downtrend line now, some volume kicking in, best in 5 or 6 sessions. Next res up here around the 132, 133, something like that. So yeah, nice swing in that one. These are stochastics down the bottom here, and you can see a cross in stochastics if you follow that indicator at all. So a few signs there, positive signs. I've held that one overnight, and we'll look to add tomorrow if it behaves. Right, let's do one quick one. PPX. Again, as I mentioned, I'll look for the stocks that haven't run yet, maybe haven't broken their downtrend. They're getting fewer and far between at the moment. This is one PPX. Strong resistance along here, so around the 48 mark. Close at 46.5, so I probably won't buy until it does break that. I'll set an alert for just under there, so I'm probably setting an alert for 47.5 and have a look at it if that alert hits. Alright, that's all I've got for you tonight. I'll talk to you later.